Imagine this. You're walking down a busy street, and someone calls your name. The hustle and bustle of the city surrounds you, the noise of traffic and chatter filling the air. You're lost in your thoughts, perhaps thinking about your next destination or the tasks you need to complete for the day. You turn around expecting to see a friend, but the face looking back at you is unfamiliar. Your mind races as you try to place this person, wondering if you've met them at a party, a work event, or perhaps through a mutual friend. This stranger approaches you with a warm smile, claiming you must have met before. They seem so sure, so confident, that you start to doubt your own memory. Their demeanor is friendly, almost disarming, making it hard to immediately dismiss them. They might even recall specific details about you, making the interaction feel strangely personal. Perhaps they mention your favorite coffee shop or a hobby you enjoy. These details make you question if you've somehow forgotten an important connection. This scenario, while seemingly harmless, can quickly escalate into something more unsettling. The stranger's insistence and the personal details they share can make you feel cornered, unsure of how to extricate yourself from the situation. This type of encounter can be particularly unnerving because it plays on our natural inclination to be polite and trusting. We don't want to appear rude or dismissive, especially if there's a chance we've genuinely forgotten someone. We're conditioned to believe that people generally mean well. Society teaches us to give others the benefit of the doubt, to assume positive intent. This can make it difficult to navigate situations where our instincts tell us something is off. However, it's crucial to remember that trusting your instincts, especially in situations that feel off, can be the key to staying safe. If something doesn't feel right, it's okay to prioritize your own comfort and safety over social niceties. Politely excusing yourself, seeking help, or simply walking away are all valid responses. Your intuition is a powerful tool, and listening to it can help you navigate these tricky encounters with confidence and care. Let's meet Riley, a young adult navigating the maze of city life. One evening, while walking back from work, Riley notices a man walking behind her, maintaining the same pace. Initially, she dismisses it as a coincidence, a common occurrence in a bustling city. However, as she changes her route, ducking into a convenience store and then crossing the street, the man's presence remains constant. A knot of unease tightens in Riley's stomach. The man, though not overtly threatening, seems inexplicably drawn to her path. This feeling, this internal alarm bell, is what we call intuition. It's our subconscious mind picking up on subtle cues that signal potential danger. Our instincts are honed through years of evolutionary development, designed to alert us to potential threats. When something feels wrong, it usually is. This isn't about being paranoid, but rather about being appropriately cautious in unfamiliar or potentially dangerous situations. Don't dismiss these feelings as overreacting or being rude. Your safety is paramount, and trusting your gut feeling is the first line of defense in any potentially dangerous situation. Remember, it's better to err on the side of caution than to ignore a warning sign that could prevent harm. So, how do you stay safe when navigating public spaces, especially when alone? It's a question many of us ponder, especially in today's fast-paced world where we often find ourselves in unfamiliar environments. Here are some practical tips. First and foremost, always move to a crowded, well-lit area. These places are generally safer because there are more eyes around, and potential threats are less likely to act when they know they can be easily seen. If you ever feel unsafe, your best bet is to head towards a busy store, restaurant, or a street with plenty of pedestrians. There's safety in numbers. Don't head straight home, as this could lead someone to your personal space. If you think you're being followed, avoid leading the person to your home. Instead, take a few extra turns and head towards a public place or a friend's house. This can help you determine if someone is indeed following you and can also provide a safe haven. Instead, head towards a public place or a friend's house. Be prepared for such situations by planning your routes and knowing where the nearest safe spots are. Carry a whistle or a personal alarm. These small devices can be incredibly effective deterrents and can draw attention if you need help. The loud noise can startle potential threats and alert others to your situation. These can be effective deterrents and can draw attention if you need help. Don't underestimate the power of a loud noise in a tense situation. These are just a few strategies to empower you with a sense of control in potentially unnerving situations. Confidence and awareness can go a long way in ensuring your safety. Remember, your awareness and preparedness are your greatest assets. Always stay alert, trust your instincts, and don't hesitate to seek help if you feel threatened. By being proactive and prepared, you can navigate public spaces with greater peace of mind. Section 5. Finding safety in unlikely places. Riley's story. Back to Riley's experience. Feeling increasingly uncomfortable, Riley decides to trust her gut. She had been walking through the city streets, feeling a growing sense of unease. The bustling urban environment, usually a source of comfort, now felt overwhelming and intimidating. Every shadow seemed to hide a potential threat, and every passerby appeared suspicious. She walks into a brightly lit bakery filled with people. The warm, inviting atmosphere of the bakery contrasts sharply with the cold, impersonal streets outside. The smell of freshly baked bread and the sound of cheerful chatter provide a temporary refuge from her anxiety. Scanning the room, her eyes fall upon a woman sitting alone, enjoying a cup of coffee. The woman seems calm and composed, a stark contrast to Riley's current state. Riley feels a glimmer of hope, thinking that this woman might be her safe harbor in the storm of her fears. Taking a deep breath, Riley approaches her. Each step feels like a monumental effort, but she pushes forward, driven by a desperate need for safety and reassurance. "Excuse me," Riley begins, her voice trembling slightly, her heart pounding in her chest. She can barely hear her own words over the rush of blood in her ears. "This might sound strange, but I think I'm being followed." The words spill out in a rush, and she feels a wave of vulnerability wash over her. Admitting her fear to a stranger is both terrifying and liberating. "Would you mind if I sat with you for a few minutes?" Riley's voice wavers, but she manages to keep her composure. She hopes that the woman will understand her plight and offer her the sanctuary she so desperately needs. To her relief, the woman responds with a kind smile and gestures for Riley to join her. "Not at all, honey. Come, sit down. What's going on?" The woman's warm, understanding demeanor immediately puts Riley at ease. She feels a sense of relief wash over her as she takes a seat, ready to share her story and find solace in the kindness of a stranger. Section 6. Project Confidence, You Are Not Prey. This simple act of reaching out to a stranger diffused a potentially dangerous situation for Riley. Predators, often relying on the vulnerability of their targets, are less likely to approach when someone appears confident and supported. Remember, walking with purpose, making eye contact, and projecting an aura of confidence can deter unwanted attention. You are not prey. You are a strong and capable individual, and your demeanor should reflect that. Section 7. The Power of Community. We're in this together. Riley's experience highlights another crucial aspect of personal safety: the power of community. We often think of safety in terms of individual preparedness, but the truth is, we are safer when we look out for one another. A simple act of kindness, like the one Riley received from a stranger, can make all the difference. We all have a role to play in creating a safer environment for ourselves and each other. This includes being aware of our surroundings and extending a helping hand to those who might need it. Section 8. Recognizing and avoiding potentially risky situations. Prevention is always better than cure. While we can't always predict when or where a dangerous situation might arise, we can develop a heightened awareness of our surroundings and learn to recognize potentially risky situations. Avoid walking alone in poorly lit areas or deserted streets, especially at night. Stick to well-populated and well-lit routes. Be mindful of your surroundings and avoid distractions like talking on the phone or listening to loud music, especially when walking alone. Section 9. The Importance of Self-Defense. Basic Tools for Protection. While avoiding dangerous situations is always the priority, it's also essential to empower yourself with some basic self-defense skills. Taking a self-defense class can equip you with the knowledge and techniques to protect yourself if the need arises. Learning basic strikes, how to break free from a grip, and how to use your voice to draw attention are invaluable tools. Remember, self-defense is not about becoming an expert fighter, but about gaining the confidence and skills to deter an attacker and escape to safety. Section 10. Staying connected. Technology as a safety net. In today's digital age, technology can be a powerful tool for personal safety. Share your location with trusted friends or family members when you're out alone, especially if you're venturing into unfamiliar territory. There are numerous apps available that allow you to share your location in real time with selected contacts, providing an extra layer of security and peace of mind. Remember, technology, used wisely, can be a valuable ally in your safety toolkit. Section 11. Your safety is your right. Empower yourself with awareness and action. Personal safety is not about living in fear, but about living with awareness and empowerment. Trust your instincts, be prepared, and don't hesitate to seek help when you need it. Remember, your safety is your right. By developing a proactive approach to safety, we can create a world where everyone feels secure and empowered to navigate public spaces with confidence and peace of mind. Let's build a community where we look out for one another, because together we are stronger and safer.